Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. This is a extra video that I will be doing for you guys today, okay? For some of you guys that know that I've already posted a video today on my channel, okay, both on TikTok and YouTube. So you guys can check that out if you guys are interested or if you guys are looking for any messages for today, all right? Now this is going to be an extra video for you guys. I actually brought most of my decks, so I'm gonna make maybe 2 to 3 extra videos, but they're not going to be too long, hopefully. Just to get straight to the point, these are just extra messages that maybe you guys could be wanting to find out for today, okay, like afternoon messages, because I already did some earlier today, and so this could also resonate for some of you maybe. So let's just jump into it. Let's dive in. Let's jump into it. Let's see what you guys might need to know. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a wonderful day so far. All right. Right now it is 4:54 p.m. Okay, so let's see what extra messages that you guys may have. And I also have other couple of decks that I have with me, so I'll use those too. Okay, but the first card is abundance. Okay, this is giving you know, Virgo energy for some of you guys. This is about fertility. For some of you guys, this could be, you know, creativity too, and wealth. And a lot of times people mistaken wealth to be just money, and wealth doesn't have to be money, okay? Wealth is health, okay? Wealth could be your mental, it could be spiritually, it could be anything. And I always say in my messages that you guys could be spiritually rich, okay? There's a difference between being material in richness or monetary in richness, or, you know, in spirit richness, okay? So take what resonates with this when it comes to abundance. You are abundant at this time. Third eye chakra could be very significant as well. But there's something about someone being concerned with the welfare of others, right? Now, this could be both a mother or a businesswoman or a business person. And you could be that, okay? You could be that Chiquita, okay? You could be that girl or guy. Okay. I'm not judging, but you could be that person, right? Like, you could be very abundant, and, you know, you may attract a lot of abundance, right? So take what resonates with that, okay? There's something about change that could be very significant for some of you, but, you know, some of you guys are very open to the welfare of other people. There's something about not being, you know, judgmental. There's something about also not being, you know, basically concerned in a sense where it's overtaking your life, but at the same time you still care, right? So even if it's not your business or you don't care to be in other people's business, there's something about you still putting yourself out there and showing up for people whether they ask or not, right? And that's a skill. That's like a blessing in disguise technically, okay? So for some of you guys, when it comes to curiosity, okay, there's something about Libra energy at this time. So for some of you guys, when it comes to delayed news, now there's something about patience, okay, ideas, inspiration, okay, something to do with one who is calculating when it comes to unconcerned about other people's feelings, right? So for some of you guys too, this is about communication. For some of you, Libra energy may be significant, but from what I'm picking up to on this energy, it's almost root chakra energy. You have this energy about you guys when it comes to inspiration. It's like you inspire people, right? When it comes to your vigilance, okay, you being very protective, very guarded as well. But there is something about fairness at this time, okay? Now, while you're in this abundant energy, there's something about someone else's energy being curious about you. And for some of you guys, whoever this energy is, and you guys can feel it or pick up on it, it almost feels like you're aware of this energy, but you don't want it. You're not concerned, but you're not wanting that energy anymore in your space. It almost feels like someone has released and let go of somebody, okay, out of their energy. And for some of you guys that resonate with this, that could be confirmation. So there could be somebody that, you know, they may not show up as somebody who means harm, okay, but at the same time you don't care. Like, I think a lot of people are getting your boundaries misconstrued when it comes to when you say that you do not want to be involved in something. It almost feels like people are not understanding what you're trying to say, I don't know if this is on purpose. I don't know, but it almost feels like you are very good at articulating yourself, saying how you feel, meaning how you know, say, and things of that matter. And you literally could be dealing with people that keep bringing up the same conversations or the same topics over and over and again, and you're over it, right? Even if that person has healed and they mean well, it's almost like, how can I say this without, like, I'm gonna say it in a way like I'm talking like that person. It's almost like me saying, you know, like, I appreciate you, you know, being concerned for me, but I don't care that you're concerned for me, because if you really were that concerned, you wouldn't have done the things that you've done in the past for things to play out the way that it is right now. You get what I'm saying, guys? It's like people who are aware of their emotions and aware of the consequences of their actions and things of that matter. It's almost like people do not understand boundaries. They don't understand respect when it comes to leaving you alone. You are somebody who likes to be left alone. You don't like to be involved with a lot of people, and people will still try to find a way to involve you in conversations that no longer serve you, or it is very mentally draining to your energy. So if you've blocked this person, release them, let them go. Even if you don't care for forgiveness and all that stuff, you just release that energy basically. And it almost feels like for some of you guys, it feels like for the collective that there's like people still lingering in your energy in curiosity, but it's almost like, why are you curious if you, like, you know, like if you did something to somebody, why are you still curious about them? You know, like, why are you curious about their energy? Why do you care about what they do and how they're doing? And it's almost like somebody's still wanting control of the situation or still wanting access to your energy. And you are now putting your foot down and saying, enough is enough. Stop bringing drama. Stop bringing stress, right? Stop bringing this person up, because at the end of the day, this person does not mean well for my mental well-being and health. And there's a lot of times where people like to apologize just so that they can get back into your energy, okay? So there's something about restriction. Now, this card is saying no, okay? For some of you guys, this is about feeling trapped. Again, like I said, drama, right? So you're over the drama. Jupiter energy, when it comes to solar plexus, it's saying that you are over the drama, basically. If there was anybody that was trying to make you feel fear or paralyzed, making you feel like you were restricted, okay? Take what resonates with that, okay? There's something about releasing this energy, okay? So for some of you guys, there's something about restriction. And Eight of Swords energy too, okay? So there's a lot of mental and logical energy when it comes to you. Like, there's something about the mental for some of you guys when it comes to like abundance and change. And for some of you guys, when it comes to like victimization, you are not someone that's being a victim. If anything, you're trying to move away from this energy and, you know, start over. And yeah, new job. Okay, this one says new job. Okay, this is saying Page of Pentacles, good news. Okay, this is about new beginnings, solid new beginnings, and also setting goals for yourself. Okay, being very open-minded, okay, when it comes to learning and also teaching. So you're somebody that you can be counted on, okay, when it comes to communication. There's something about Mercury energy too. You guys are either dealing with someone in your energy where you have someone solid in your energy, okay, when it comes to communication. Even when it comes to, you know, you guys going within with the Hermit, number 9, right? Take what resonates with that too. But you guys are going within, basically. So if you are dealing with energies where it's almost like people are still trying to find ways to come back in your energy, and you've released that, that is also confirmation, okay? I get it. I don't like that. I'll be honest with you. I don't like when people do that with me. It's like, if you treat me like crap and you said what you said, you meant what you meant, stand on that, okay? Stand on that, okay? You made your bed, now lay in it. And that's the thing. It's because I don't treat people the way that I don't want to be treated. So it's almost like when people treat me like crap, or if people treat me weird or funny, I'm like, okay, I'll just remove myself. Okay, like, it doesn't take much for me to just say, okay, I'll remove myself. You don't have to see me anymore. Okay. You don't have to see me. You don't have to, talk to me. You don't have to hear from me. You don't have to do any of those things. Okay. And I get that not everybody is perfect, but after a point and while, you start to get tired of people's mess. You start to get tired of people's drama. You start to get tired of people. Okay. It's almost like you would expect people to have a better idea or understanding or just a better, knowing, especially if it's grown people. Right? Grown people who should know better. So for some of you guys are not victims. Like, you don't play the victim road. Okay. So we have abundance, right? This is good energy. Okay. You guys are abundant at this time. The color green could be very significant too, but you guys are very abundant. You guys are moving towards Jupiter energy, which talks about, joy, prosperity, okay, expansions, things of that matter. Okay. Your magic. Some of you guys are tapping into your magic. You're shining, you're glowing, stuff like that, right? Some of you guys can see a lot of changes right now when it comes to your inner knowing and, the dynamics that are being mirrored in front of you at this time. Some of you guys can see that, and it's almost like it's a blessing in disguise, right? Isolation. It's like you guys can see the truth when you're isolated. You guys can, understand yourself more when you're isolated. And not only that, when you isolate yourself and you focus on yourself and you know who you are, versus when people are trying so hard to be in your energy, trying so hard to have access to you. I think that's weird. That's like me bullying somebody, okay, saying hurtful, meanful things, and then playing Delulu and saying to myself, like, oh my gosh, why is collective not talking to me? Or why does the collective not like me? Or why does the collective this? And it's almost like people are looking at you like, are you all the way up there? Like, are you okay? Because it's almost like people are just delusional. Like, people really are delusional. They like to pretend like they really don't know what they did. And especially if you call them out and you speak up on it, or there's a middle person, it's almost like that person is also being annoying too. So it almost feels like you guys could have went through a cleanse where you literally like cleared house. Like, you cut everybody off. You cut everybody that is full of drama, full of nonsense, just people who cannot be at peace with themselves. It's almost like you are so at peace within yourself, right? That's why success is coming towards you, right? And also growth at the bottom, okay? There's something about your energy, guys, where you guys are such at peace within yourself. It's like almost like people are so bothered, right? I mean, that's nothing new to you guys in the collective, but it's almost like people are just so bothered by the fact that you don't want to be around them. You don't want to be in their space. You don't want to be in their energy. You don't care to be around these people, whether these are family or friends. It's like people don't realize that you don't care, right? And I think a lot of people misconstrue that, because when you say you don't care, you genuinely mean that. And you may have people around you who act like they don't care, but then they care. Okay, so take what resonates with that. That's also confirmation for some of you guys as well. But again, we have awaken. Okay, some of you guys could have went through an awakening. Okay, there's something about feeling whole within yourself as well as you went through this awakening. For some of you guys, there's something about resting more. That could be significant. You guys could be resting more, something to do with taking a rest. Okay, maybe you guys are learning to, go within and, even sleep is significant. Like, if you're somebody that does not get enough sleep, or you guys don't sleep enough, or there's something about not being able to sleep, there's something about that too, where you guys could be getting more rest, or you guys could be seeing that you're more at a rested stage in your life. Like, maybe you found that peace. Maybe you guys are rested. Maybe you guys are settled in a sense. And it almost feels like that energy is also showing up in the collective's energy too. So it's not even just like my energy. This is also in the collective's energy as well. Give me 1 second, guys. Someone's walking really close to my car and I have to pause the video. So give me 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, this is why I don't go outside to do readings, because my energy attracts people, whether people are minding their business or not. It's just the whole idea that, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but like, if I see someone parked in a corner by themselves, I don't even get close to that car, because I have no idea who that person is. I have no idea what that energy is. I have no idea. Like, maybe because I mind my business, but I always attract people. Anyway, now, when it comes to you guys receiving or being in this receiving energy, there's something about that that's significant too. So there's something about also receiving the world, or it's like the world is basically in the palm of your hands. The world is your oyster, basically, for some of you guys that resonate with the message in itself. So obviously take what resonates with that, but there's something about you guys receiving at this time. Now you guys could be receiving something new, or you guys could be receiving synchronicities at the bottom as well. All right, guys. Now let me quickly use this last deck and see what else you guys might need to know. All right. But that's the energy. Okay, that's the energy. You guys could be receiving things at this time. Okay. So let's see. So let's see what else you guys might need to know for this energy. All right. Yes. Okay. So for some of you guys with the number 44 and the 48, you guys are transmuting energy at this time with the snake. Okay. Fours could be very significant. You guys are transmuting energy. We have psychic abilities as well. Okay. So take what resonates with that. And at the bottom of the deck, we have knowledge. You guys have a lot of knowledge. This could be ancient knowledge as well. This could be things you guys are learning, but there's something about you guys seeing through people's mask. Okay. The veil is thinning, and that is very significant. You're also showing up with a lot of gratitude at this time, because it's almost like you guys are aware, going with the flow. Water energy, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, okay, energy, and also fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. There's something about you guys going with the flow, following your inner knowing. All right, guys? But I'm going to end it here. I said this was going to be a quick video. It's 16 minutes anyway. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys. Okay. If you guys want to follow me on YouTube, TikTok. Okay. I'm on there as well. You guys can go on my website at www.mysteriouslyunique.ca, where you guys can book a reading or check out my blog. And I also did something for Taurus season as well. And I think when I go home after this, I'll see if I can post, if not today, hopefully tomorrow, I can post the blog for you guys as I promised, because I did a lot of errands today too, so I wasn't even home after I posted those videos for you guys. So hopefully I can get that done. And yeah, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.